It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon this morning. I went on, I guess what you call my road trip to my doctor's office. I live in West Knoxville. This doctor's office I had to go to was in the far northeast side of Knoxville. And I made a video of me driving it. Here's the way it went. I don't understand. Well, I do know part of it is my back problem, but it's actually more than that. I mean, my back hurts me all the time, but then sometimes I could be sitting okay, comfortable enough in my seat to drive maybe an hour or two, and that's Morristown and back. But anyway, so I did this video here. I'm fixing to show you of me driving to the doctor's office. It's early in the morning. I had to be there at 9:20, and I was leaving about 8:20. And I ended up going to the park first because I got there too early. I walked a little bit in the park, and then the way Medicaid insurance is, I'm on Medicaid and Medicare. You have to have a physical every year. That was the only reason why I had to go. It's stupid, but anyway, it's stupid because I already see 6 specialists. I got 6 doctors already seeing me all the time, and then I got to see. Anyway, whatever. I just So anyway, that's what this video is about. And then the next video following after this one is me driving to Morristown. I cannot understand. I think I may have a friend of mine that may drive me to Morristown real quick on interstate, and I'm gonna put flowers on my dad's grave, and then I'm gonna drive all the way back. I have driven there. It was last year, 2024, April 6th. I actually drove there, and I almost drove all the way back. I did, but I had a friend of mine with me, and I was having anxiety. But it's so odd, it's so weird. When I got into Jefferson City, the anxiety just goes away. I guess my brain sees that area. My brain sees that area as a comfort zone because I guess that's where I grew up. So anyway, well, here's my video, driving anxiety. Thanks for watching. I've been wanting to do a video like this. Sometimes I like to go back and watch the video myself when I do driving videos like this because I just like to see the way I go. And not only that, but I put this on my YouTube channel for memories. Like, there's been videos I've done like 11, 12 years ago traveling to my mom, and I'll go back and watch those videos of me traveling to my mom. So I'm doing this video to show you how I would go. I mean, if I got on the interstate right down here, I'd probably be there 15, 20 minutes the way I drive. Now this way might be longer. This way may be about 30, 40 minutes. Now I'm leaving a little bit earlier. When I do a road trip, 14 miles is a road trip for me today. That's my road trip, 14 miles. When I do a road trip, I always plan for hiccups along the way that might slow me down. My appointment is actually at 9:20. I want to get there about 9:10, but I'm going to leave there as if I'm going to get there at 9 o'clock because I would rather expect something to slow me down by 10 minutes than to not expect it, and then something slows me down by 10 minutes, and then I'm 10 minutes late. I don't mind being there 10 minutes early. It's just 10 minutes of my life. I don't like being late. I don't be late for appointments. Now, right now, probably wouldn't be a good time to drive on the interstate. Yeah, I figured 8 o'clock traffic. It's 8:16 right now. So, we'll see. Now, what I may do in this video is edit out some of these stops like I'm doing right now. I'll go back and watch the video. If I see me sitting at a red light and I'm not saying anything, I'll probably edit that out of the video. I try to edit out places in the video. I try to edit out places in my video where there's just nothing, just like dead part of the video. I don't know, it's just what I try to do. Debating here, which way do I want to go here? I swear I want to get on that freaking highway bad, just because, despite of my anxiety and the way sometimes I get this despite feeling in me, like I don't feel like I want to get on that interstate right now. And because I'm having that negative feeling about not wanting to get on that interstate right now, that makes me want to get on the interstate, because I'm having that feeling. It's like I want to do it in despite of the feeling that I'm having. Do I need to get over one more lane? It's either this lane or the other lane. I'm in the right lane. Never mind. Yeah, I'm in the correct lane. I'm not going to do the interstate. I was, but I changed my mind. Should have done it, though. Should have went that way. So, I left out here a few minutes ago. My anticipation is I will be there by 9 o'clock, which will put me about 20 minutes early. But something along the way makes me late. Sometimes I just go ahead and see me early, sometimes. I wish there was a way on that GPS map as I'm driving along that it'll zoom in and zoom out, show you what I'm doing. But I could do it manually with my hand, but my hands don't need to be on that tablet or looking at that tablet while I'm driving. That's a good way to have an accident. That's a distraction. Now I plan on, after this doctor's appointment, working on my driving anxiety to Morristown, but it just all depends on what I feel like. We'll see when I get there. It just depends on what I feel like.
Testing. System ready.
I have a radar detector, but I really don't speed. But sometimes I do when I'm not thinking about it. Sometimes I do. Usually if I'm going too fast, it's in a speed zone like this neighborhood speed zone, but I try my best to always respect the speed zones. People's neighborhoods, I try to drive like my own kids live here, you know what I mean? I try to, but sometimes I don't, and so I just have that radar detector as extra precaution. Bike's bothering me a little bit already. When I'm driving from point A to point B, I try to drive the straightest line there as I can. Now, sometimes that line may zigzag there, but it's as straight as I can get there line. I'm trying to figure that out in my mind as I'm driving. That's what I like about road trips like these. I like trying to figure out what is the quickest way to get there without driving like a hellion. You know what I mean? I'm about to be on Middlebrook. I wish I was on Buffalo Trail in Knoxville. Or Morristown. I didn't say Morristown. I gotta figure out a way to move back to Morristown. I don't know. This guy right here, look, he's got electric bike. That's an electric bike, I think. He's on an electric bike. It's an electric bicycle because it has no motor on it. Guy with an electric bike. I think going pretty fast. That electric motorcycle there is going really fast. Is that an electric bike?
What?
Is that an electric bike?
Yeah.
How fast will that thing go?
About 60?
Golly.
Yeah.
It'll go 60, huh?
Yeah.
That's incredible. How far will it go?
About 50 miles.
50 miles. Crap. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That guy right there's got an electric bike. He's pulling a wheelie. Look at it. He said it'll go 60 miles. And that electric bike, he said, will go, is that right? 60 miles an hour, and he says it'll go about 50 miles. That's what I need right there. But I'd be careful driving it on roads. I would never get something like that on the interstate. Never. Man, that's what I need right there. That is so cool. I bet that thing's expensive. He paid some money for that. Boy, he paid some money for that. That thing ain't cheap. Look, I'm going, he's right. I'm doing 50 miles an hour. He's got to be doing at least 50 miles an hour. Man, that thing will go faster than one of those two-stroke scooters that you can get without a motorcycle license, but you do have a driver's license. They only go 35. That electric bicycle is crazy. He's gonna be over in front of me. He has got an electric bicycle. He could probably pedal it too if he need be. Look, here he goes. He's pulling a wheelie on it. He's like a kid. That thing will go that fast because I was keeping up with him at 50 miles an hour. Dangerous. Better be careful. I wonder if I could go to Morristown on that thing. I wonder if that would be a difference maker for me going to Morristown. But you know what? About 20 years ago, I had a scooter. And that thing was so fun. And back then, I was 20 years younger. And that thing was so fun. But there's actually work involved keeping it balanced. It actually works your legs out, your arms out when you've been riding it for a good amount of time. You know, if you ride one for a good amount of time. I got a gasoline truck behind me, and I got another truck behind me, and I got all them trucks and truck. I'm thinking about doing the highway here, folks. I'm thinking about changing my mind on this video a little bit and doing a little bit of highway. I've just seen them. I was sort of in the mood back there, and I didn't do it, but I'm thinking about doing a little bit of highway, folks. If I get too early to this doctor's appointment, I could go to the Fountain City Park and just walk a lap around the thing. Back's bothering me. Okay, I'm in the mood to try it. Let's do a little bit of interstate. I know I said I was going to show you how to go the whole way without doing interstate, but I just struck the nerve wanting to do it. It's 8:30, so I hope the traffic ain't bad. We'll see if I'm just in the mood to do it if I can. I know I can. Look at the road, make sure it ain't backed up. I don't want to get in something backed up. It's not slow, road's not slow. These two trucks in front of me are gonna be slow. Boy, I hate it when you got two trucks in front of you. They take off kind of slow, and then you got the traffic coming behind you, just Speedy Gonzales. The other side of the road is pretty busy though. It's stacking up on the other side, but my side may be okay to do this. Oh man, it's kind of busy though. Oh man, it's at a dead stop. Look at that right there. See, I don't want to get stuck in there. to slow down a little bit. See, these are the speed zones here where I get in trouble. Slow down a little bit. That's why I got a radar detector. I'm wanting to do 40 and a 30, but I'm slowing down. I just realized that. Used to turn that way to go where I live. Used to live. Well, they just repaved this. This is nice, lovely smoke. Park, and I'm gonna try to get to this doctor's appointment right around 9 o'clock. Maybe about 20 minutes early. Sit there. I'd rather be too early. Yeah, see, I'm always early. Sometimes I can be late, but most of the time the way I rode was early. Even wake up early. I've got enough time to do this here, folks. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I could have took the handicap, but all these other parking places, I'm gonna leave it for somebody else. Handicap. Okay.